Welcome back to EGL8 here in Manchester. I'm alongside Revan now. We're watching the third map of EnVy taking on Infected. And it is actually going to be capture the flag on bootleg. We're going to jump straight on board with the bottom team. Let's see who that's going to be. And is that all right? No, it's
looks like one player is disconnected though.
Has it? Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Yeah, he's joining back though. I'm looking at his screen. And bootleg, probably my favorite map in the rotation. I think it's probably the most symmetrical out of all the maps.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
in the game, which makes for some pretty good games.
The only thing about bootleg it does seem to be the case that it is hard to get the flag out of there once you get there. It's not all about once you get there. Yeah, that's half the battle, but because the spawn is so close to each flag, it is very hard for them to get it out. And I said it is pretty equal. I wouldn't really favor a side on this map, but.
Yeah, I think Team EnVy right now, they're on the more favorable side. The reason we say favorable and least favorable sides is because of the spawn points. When you're on this side of the map, your main spawn is going to be back here on street side where Twiz is right now. And from this position, it's pretty easy to stun your flag, right? You have a nice clean lane, a nice clear lane, not many obstacles in your way, so you could just get a really easy stun grenade and stop any flag pulls, or at least slow them down. Whereas on the other side, your main spawn is going to be on the street or inside this back two-story building where Twiz just peeked at. So, of course, you're spawning in a building, you can't throw nades through walls. Of course, I don't think you can. It's Mile 3, anything's possible. But Twiz is getting a nice two-piece here. Takes out Busby and Anxiety. He's going to be holding over near the white van for the time being. Moves in for the third. Takes out Crooks. So that's 3 down right now for Infected. As it looks like Team EnVy are making their moves on the flags. Let's see how many kills Twiz can pick up from this position. Just going to wait for him to cross his line of sight now. Turn around.
This is where Extreme Conditioning would have come in helpfully. He does actually take out Anxiety. Parasite taking out Mellow as well. And Twiz is going to turn back around to the spawn. Crooks has slowed that attack down though, taking out Dido. Twizzy is in a good position here now.
Yeah, sees one spawning. Nice job. Takes out Anxiety right there. Moving him for the second, but Mellow's there to clean him up. In the meantime, Parasite was able to pick up one more kill on Crooksy there. And now the aggression from Team EnVy continues there. 3 currently down. Flag in the hands of Parasite. Quickly cleaned up, though, by Mellow near the middle of the map. Dido unable to pick up the kill, but Provy there finally takes out Mellow. But it looks like Team EnVy, they're not going to be able to get this flag out.
On board with Twiz, and they are actually literally going to have to start that attack once again. He's using the PP90, he caused absolute devastation with the ACR. He's going to take out Bisbee with the headshot. Is he going to get the 2-piece? Nice play by him there. He's going to take out Mellow as well as Dido. Is going to take out Crooks. He's not going to get the 3-piece. Zanti does shut him down, but he is killed now. That is currently 4 down for Team Infected, and it's not looking good for them at the moment. Yeah,
off spawn right now for Infected. Busby getting that nade off. Takes out Dido. Mellow with his nade takes out Parasite. And it looks like Infected are showing great composure right now. They're fending off the Team EnVy's aggression with relative ease, hitting their nades, hitting their shots as well. And now there's 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to play. Proving with the flag in hand, takes out Anxiety. This is going to be watching his back, sees one, and wisely backs up. Really smart play from Twiz right there. Is going to manage to pick up the kill on Crooks. Busby with the nade, though, takes out Dido. Twiz, Parasite with the 2-piece nade, takes out Busby and Metal. It looks like Perfect should be able to put this flag in as he's making his way over, checking his corners. And there we go, first flag on the board for Team EnVy.
Again, extreme conditioning coming in big style for Team EnVy as they managed to run that well. Proof managed to run that flag all the way across the map with the ACR. He's going to take a Zanti. Nice shot by him. Crooks does take out Parasite though, and he has actually managed to escape Proofy's line of sight. So this attack will slow down though, as Proofy does actually take him out. Nice play by Proofy. Lovely little super.
Robo-proof, man. He's just hitting every shot, taking off that player at street, bikes, and now inside green. But Mellow responding with a 2-piece of his own. Proofy puts in shots, takes out that player, and Anxiety finally slaps the rampage of Proof. But Parasite still in position, pick up some kills, takes out an Anxiety, gonna try to get that nade over towards the flag dumpster. Doesn't pick up any hit marks with that, so nobody in that position. As now he's just gonna be holding up inside green, waiting for his teammates to push up and regain that map control.
He's in a good position here, as said, in the green hut now. Extreme conditioning, dead silence, ACR red dot sight now, as he usually does use the SMG, but he has obviously just picked that up and he's in a better position to use this now. Currently above him, and a lot of the members of the Infected team have went down. 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the clock, and they have actually pulled the flag again.
And that's all 4 dead for Infected. Team EnVy is just playing out of their minds right now. 1 minute, 20 seconds left to play. Dido should have this flag cap 100% guaranteed, and Team EnVy is going to take the lead 2 flags to 0.
Nice play by Dido there, running all the way across the map with the extreme conditioning. Proofy dropping 13 and 4. Nice play by him. Busby, who's pretty much probably been Infected's best player so far, is currently dropping to an 11, so it is really shown when their players aren't pulling their weight. It does seem as if they tend to lose. It has been a relatively close game. I mean, CTF Dome, yes, it was 3-0, but in terms of kills and the map movement, it was pretty equal, apart from EnVy were just making the important kills.
Yeah, it looks like in the game the tides are turning right now. They're 3 down currently for EnVy. Twiz is going to take out Busby. Flag has been pulled though by Crooks. Twiz is just waiting from the cross into this line side. Is he pulling street? It looks like he might be. Mello moves in from the back, takes out Twiz. Now when he pulls street, I really love the street pulls in. Every time I commentate this map, I talk about pulling street when you're on the least favorite side. But when you pull street, all you need to do is cut off middle and cut off plat. And then the other team, they're going to be spawning right outside cages or even inside cages near the back stairs. It's just such a long run to try to get there and stop the flag. Even though Proof got that 3-piece, Infected is going to get that flag cap. Anxiety with the clutch 2-piece at the end, going to stop any last second pulls by Team EnVy. And now they're only going to go into the half with a 1 flag cap lead. And Infected, you know, they're not in that bad of a position. They're only down by 1 flag, and now they're going to be on the better side.
Yeah, nice play by Infected to bring that back there. They did well. They were under a lot of pressure there at one point, but they did manage to get a flag pulled away. And it's the only time they touched the flag, and they have actually made that count by running that street. Nice play by them, as you said. And that flag was eventually jumped in. We are going to switch sides and go on board with Infected. 5 minutes on the clock for the second half. We're going to go on board with Zanny.
All right, so now they only need to make 1 good push here, and they have the game tied. And where you want to set up your players on this map, if you want to get some relays going, you need 1 player near bike racks or near the white van, just getting those spawn kills over near street. You, of course, need a player over near a platform, maybe near bricks, possibly pushing to green. 1 player near the flag ramp who's going to be pulling your flag. And you could have 1 kind of roamer. He could push in through the market, try to get the spawn kills in the back, you know, push down 2-story where we saw Twiz do in a previous round. But, you know, that's kind of where you want your players to be, the areas where you want them. Anxiety is going to push up in green, takes out Twiz here, but quickly cleaned up by Dito as Buzzy moves in, gets revenge for Anxiety as Mello is going to try to be a little bit aggressive here. Now, I'd like for him to be sneaky, especially when you're in this part of the map. You don't know if Team EnVy are going to be watching their backs or not. So I think Mello should be able to move in through the back here and does just that as he takes out Dito. Now he's going to move in. They might be able to get a flagpole here, but Twiz and Proofy are going to stop that in its tracks. Yeah,
Zanny is actually the last one alive at the moment. Nice shot on the Proofy, though, into the face there with the ACR red dot sight. Nice play by him. Is he actually going to pick up the 2-piece? He's not. He has another member of the EnVy team putting some bullets into when he has managed to escape. It has now the support of Crooks, who is going to get taken out. Nice SMG play by the EnVy team, and Zanny has a lot of work to do to defend this right-hand side, but he's doing quite well at the moment.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't die. You know, he's taking fire from 2 EnVy members, but, you know, having that reaction time to jump down to the stairs and maintain that cover. Now Proofy finally moves in, picks up that kill, but Mello in the same position. He's going to push him through the platform. He's going to take out Proofy in the back. Now moves him for 1 more, but Twiz is just going to stop that. And it just looks like Team EnVy right now, they're not letting themselves get 2 or 3-piece. You know, they're giving their teammates really good cover. You know, getting those cleanup kills here. Anxiety is going to pick up the kill here on Parasite. But Team EnVy, it just looks like their teamwork is on point right now.
Yeah, nice play by them. It does, as seen, EnVy are just pushing up halfway. They're not making any silly mistakes, not taking any risks.
Yeah, they're just holding map control. They're pinning Infected back in their base. That's all 4 down right now for Infected. And here we go once again. Busby spawning up over near the street. Done all of his stuns and his grenades. But Team EnVy, they don't need that flag. I mean, they're just pinning it Infected back into the spawn. Busby is going to be able to push out street here as he took out Dito. But, you know, time is dwindling down. You know, there is still 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to play. And, of course, Infected are only down by 1 flag. But now Parasite has the flag in hand. Busby moves in through the middle. Puts in some shots. But I think that might be all 4 down once again. Anxiety is over near the street. Going to try to put some shots on the flag carrier as he crosses. Now, it does have stuns and nades. Takes out Twiz. Did the flag cross? Where's Parasite?
I think the flag runner did actually go all the way down the left-hand side, and he has managed to put that flag in. Now it's good. 2 minutes and a half left on the clock, and Infected do actually need to get 2 flags to stay in this game now.
Yep, Anxiety is doing work now. That's 3 down currently for Team EnVy. As Anxiety and Mello both picking up kills. Mello picks up the last one. It's Dito. So if Infected, they need to hold the set right now. Obviously, they're going to get the cap. You know, I don't think Team EnVy is going to overextend through street, but they need to maintain the setup and try to go for a relay here. Crooks takes out Parasite. Anxiety onto Dito now. Moves up for the 2-piece. Takes out Proofy off the spawn. And Busby with the last. That's Twiz. 2 minutes left to play, and they are on the relay. Mello has the flag in hand, and it looks like Infected are going to be able to do it. Flag has been taken by Crooks I'm not sure what happened there. I think 1 player was taken out. But
Zanny was holding that road, and that was very important. He stayed alive. They have actually managed to take him out. So from EnVy's point of view, they have stopped that and command down that left-hand side. Now, Infected really need to be careful. Mello has this middle covered. Has to watch the right-hand side. He's going to get the kill in the middle. He's going to get a kill on the right. No, he is not. And the flag has actually been put in, so it is now 3-3.
Yeah, all tied up here as Anxiety just took out Dito. That's 3 down once again for Team EnVy. And what is happening right now? It looks like Team Infected is making a comeback. That's all 4 dead as Anxiety is going to be aggressive over near the platform side of the map, trying to get the stuns out on the EnVy spawn, just waiting for them to cross into his line of sight. Sees 1 trying to 2, actually rotating towards the hole wall, puts in shots in 1. But now these teams are going to be trading kills right now. Twiz takes out Busby, and that's all 4 dead for Infected. Now if you're Team EnVy, you have a minute left to play. Are you going to go in for the flag cap, or are you just going to maintain map control?
I don't think they had the 4 down. They weren't pushed up far enough for the 4 down to really come to any benefit apart from pushing them in. It is going to be very hard for them to pull a flag in this last 50 seconds, but if anybody's going to do it, it will be EnVy. Let's see what Proofy can do to try and break down this defense on the Infected team. Currently on board was Zanti, who's actually going to save Proofy. Nice little drop shot by him with the MP7. Is he going to pull that flag away? He needs support from his teammate now. And Mello is actually going to move back towards it as Busby does take out Proofy, so that is going to stop that attack. 30 seconds left on the clock. A little bit of exchange in the middle. Nice play by Mello there to jump up and take out Parasite. 28 seconds left.
Even though Proofy did manage to get taken out there on the street side of the map, what it did, it drew the players of Infected back, right? Because they didn't want to give it that flag cap. So what happened was Mello, he was over near the platform. He rotated all the way through middle, even towards tables, before they picked up Proofy. So, you know, just giving Team EnVy a little bit more map control. It looks like we are going to go into stopwatch overtime here. As let's just pop up the scoreboard with these closing seconds. Anxiety, 26 and 18, but Proofy, 29 and 17. Once again, just like with Dome, no team is really outslaying the other. It's all coming down to the objective work here.
Yeah, and both teams did it very well there. They took their chances when they needed to, and it was really nice play by Infected, actually. They took the momentum on, and they just did absolutely brilliantly in those last couple of minutes in that game. So that is going to draw it up. We are actually going to go to stopwatch. If anybody does not know the stopwatch rules, anybody who's watching here or on our stream at EGL8.TV, the way we play it is one side will, well, both teams will start off, and whoever captures the flag quickest, then the team has to be has to be beaten by the other team, and we will switch sides, obviously. So
yeah, whoever can cap the flag the fastest.
Essentially, that is what it is.
So, for example, if Team EnVy, come out hot off the gate, they cap the flag in 40 seconds, the game ends. We're going to start it back up with 40 seconds on the clock, and Infected need to beat that time.
Yeah. I didn't really explain it very well.
No.
I was like, oh, you capture it. Yeah, capture it.
Well, what you want to do is capture the flag. Oh, really, Ton?
Don't be cheeky now.
All right, but, you got to give props to Team Infected. For the first time playing together, they are holding their own against Team EnVy, considered one of the top North American teams right now.
I mean, we were having a little discussion before the game, and of course we did expect EnVy to come in and win this, but they have, as said, we knew that they wouldn't be a pushover. They do have good players in the team, of course. Not really a team for very long, but they seem to be doing work. Each individual's had good moments in the game.
Yeah, even if you look at Dome, where Team EnVy won 3-0, you talked about this a little bit before. The kill-death ratios were close, even though that's not really what's important. They really only lost that map 2-0. EnVy got that last second cap. So, and then Search and Destroy 4-3. They came back from that 0-3 deficit. And even in Capture the Flag that last round, they were down by 2 flags and just held that setup, got that relay flag in, and all of a sudden the game was tied here. But now here we go, overtime stopwatch. Going to start out on board with Team EnVy. I want to go on board with the SMG player, and I think Twiz really shined the most that last map. I mean, we saw him be so versatile. Started out with an AR, then switched to an SMG and just did absolute work. But 3 down early on for Team EnVy. Unfortunate team kill there. I think Proofy naded Twiz, and they just need to play defense right now. They can't let Infected get this cap.
Parasite is in a good position to help his team out, and I think we will stay on board with him. Let's see if he's going to take the aggressive route and actually go for the flag, or he's going to help his teammates, which he's actually going to have to do now, as he is the last one alive. And I tell you what, it does seem as if Infected will be looking everywhere for Parasite now.
I don't want to say too much, but he is in position to make a play happen. Another team killing coming from Proofy onto Dito. Parasite with a nice nade, takes out Crooks. That's 3 down right now for Infected. Team EnVy trying to come back here. Mello takes out Proofy, has the doesn't have the flag in hand. Parasite takes out Busby. Can he get the return? Yes, he can. So Parasite now going to make his way through the platform. Has the cover from Twiz here over near the cages. And Parasite making the play happen for Team EnVy. It's looking like they're going to be able to cap this flag here. But they need to do it as quick as possible. 353, 352. It's going to go in. So let's see if my math is any good. 353, 5 minutes, 353. That's a minute, 7 seconds.
I think it was 52 it landed in. Just about.
So a minute,
we'll
8 seconds.
Yeah.
A minute, 8 seconds. That's a pretty quick flag crap. Especially if you look at the situation. They were 3 down for Team EnVy. Parasite was the last one alive.
Huge.
Proofy made a team kill onto Dito, so it looked like everything was against Team EnVy right there. But
sometimes what you see, he could have mixed that up a little bit. He could have went back and helped his team, but he had his own confidence to say, "No, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to wait." And it paid off when that grenade was phenomenally timed. It got that right on point. Then takes out Mello, returns the flag, puts the flag in. Absolute sublime play by Parasite there.
Really good play from Parasite, shown by he's one of the top SMG players in the game. Smart play as well.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of players, they wouldn't know what to do. As you said, what can you could rotate back. You could try to push the flag carrier, but, he held his ground. He's like, okay, let's see where he's going.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going platform. I have cover here at bricks. I also have a nade in my hand. Really good play by Parasite. But I think we're going to go on board with Infected. They need to be aggressive here. They have 1:08 on the clock. So once it hits 3 minutes, 52 seconds, let me write that down so we don't forget.
I'm just interested to see what sort of setup they are actually going to take. Are they going to go with the standard 2 SMGs, 2 ARs, or are they going to switch it up a little bit? Let's actually.
I think what they need to do is all SMGs, but they need to utilize some smoke grenades in here. You need to divert, the attention, or even push through the smoke. You just need to make a play happen now.
They are actually doing the standard play by the looks of it. We don't want to say it too loud to give anything away to the MVT, but we're actually on board with Mello. Let's see what he can do with this PP90, and it does seem as if EnVy are just going to play this cool, lots of stuns, and you know what? They're just going to sit back in those head glitches, think to ourselves, well, do we really need to push? But actually, that's a really nice grenade by Mello.
Oh, actually, Parasite getting a pull from Team EnVy. It looks like nobody from Infected is watching their overextension, and if Parasite captures flag, of course, it's all over. Mello now moving in. Does pick up a kill here on Dito, but they do trade here. Busby now pushing through, trying to make a play happen on this flag. He sees him crossing near the back of the street, but Parasite, he doesn't need to cap this flag. He could just stay back there behind all that cover while his teammates are going to be swung up on top right above him.
And it is actually desperate times now for the Infected team. Crooks on board with him. Now let's see what he can do to push around, and a shot out being fired. Nice little shot by him there. He's not going to get the kill. Twiz does take him out, and it's not looking good as Twiz picks up the 2-piece. There's now
Busby needs to go big right here.
Yeah, he needs the flag right now.
8 seconds. Doesn't even pick up that kill. And it's looking like they've given up as Team EnVy are going to take the series 3-0, but very well fought by Infected.Wholemeal. And congratulations to Team EnVy. They're going to advance to round number 4, I believe, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's a really good play by them. And the crowd applauded, and it was a very good play. I said, really, with the shots and all the killing that went on, it was pretty equal as the teams do actually exchange handshakes. But it really did just come down to it when EnVy were coming in with the clutch plays.
Their teamwork is unreal.
Yeah,
I mean, if you could pick an MVP of the Team EnVy squad, who do you pick?
Exactly. Everyone had their moments where, Dito was coming up big with all the kills in the first
Dito, Proofy with the kills. Twiz coming up clutch from time and time again, and Parasite with that clutch on the last map there.
Exactly.
Just everybody from Team EnVy is putting in work there. So thank you for tuning into that match. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and when we're back, we're going to try to get another match on and a fresh set of voices for you guys. So I'm Apex Revan.
I'm Sun.
And we'll see you guys later.